Hi everyone, I hope you guys are enjoying this new addition to my channel, these dailies, as much as I am. Okay, don't forget that these are going to be posted every single day, anytime between noon and 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What you can do is click the notification bell underneath this video and it'll give you three options. Click the option that says all notifications. That way you'll receive like a it's kind of like a text message, right? It'll pop up an alert on your phone, let you know when I post it. Okay, also do look out for one of my full, you guys know me, my full mediumship experience readings, my typical readings. Guys, if you're new, this is a bonus, okay? This is a bonus I just recently added, which are quicker readings. However, let me introduce my style very quickly. Don't skip the intro because I want you to understand what I do, and so that you can enjoy the timeless readings I already have on my channel. These dailies are meant to be timeless. All my other readings on this channel are timeless. I'm a medium since I was born. What that means is I'm a no tools reader. By nature, I have the ability to connect to the other side, those that have crossed over, in particular, the angelic realm. And it's beautiful to watch because even if you're a skeptic, you really can't be, because they make themselves known. The amount of paranormal-ish that happens on this channel is next level. They make themselves known because they're here to fight for us, okay? So even though these are meant to be quick messages, which they are, they're still going to be a little bit different because they're quick, but I still have to be true to who I am. So you're going to hear me channel a little bit, right? Share messages directly from them because I have a conversation. So you're not going to see me, I can't be confined when I do that because they're the ones that govern. Their mediumship is a trance. They take over. It's a takeover, right? Energetic takeover. So you're going to notice that it's like involuntary movements, different cards, different spreads every time. And every reading, every daily is going to be different. Okay? It could be about anything, whatever they want you to know. All right? Whatever they want you to know. And they're timeless. But if you're new, do not miss out on my full readings. Those are like the freak. Those are awesome. Those are my, those are the ones the angels really emphasize for you guys. They're like really long though. They're between like an hour and a half, 2 hours long. It's a full-blown mediumship experience. And they go in in those readings. So I know that now that they had me add these dailies, what they're going to do is share little messages, but like they're going to go into like full freaking detail in those full readings. I can't have a schedule for those because it's so much energy to do those, not just like physically, but like actually. And it's completely divinely orchestrated. Since they give so much detail, like I can't be doing that every day. It's whenever they feel like it's time to share it. So that's why I decided to add these quickies every single day, and then still look out for those. How are you going to know the difference? Well, obviously the length, and it's going to have a different thumbnail. It's not going to say daily. Okay, but these and those are timeless. So enjoy. All right. I'm already going to channel, like I said, for those of you that are new. The reason they do that, it's freaking awesome, actually, because sometimes you'll hear me say, spit out the names of cards and stuff, or they do whatever they do so that when I pull cards, they will confirm. So you don't just leave with a message, but you leave confident that they just spoke to you. And if you were led here, I don't believe that this may or may not resonate. There's something here for you, because that's what energy is, you guys. Energy dynamic state, what? There are no such things as accidents on this, and the universe is too intelligent for accidents, and likes attract likes. So trust me, if you were led here, you were led here. I meant to make these intros a little shorter, but whatever. This one wasn't. I'm sorry. Let's go. All right. Yesterday was I'm already channeling. Yesterday was a heavier reading. It wasn't really heavy though. That's the message they want to share real quick. Yesterday, the reading was more like a warning about some like negative dark forces out here. Okay, understand that angels are the spiritual military. The dark has nothing on the light. So when they share these things, it's not to invoke fear, it's to remove fear, it's to remind you that they're here. They're letting you know so you can protect yourself, but they're more letting you know that they got it. And also when they have me share stuff like that, they alert me, because there's people in the physical. I am channeling. So even though it sounds like me, like they're telling me to say this, there are people in the physical Literally, as I said, this is spool out. I mean, you can't make it up. I don't know, man. There are people in the physical that they put as their messengers. If you watch me, you'll notice that I'm one of those people. Meaning, obviously, they're the powerful ones, but they have us. I know I have the power to remove those kind of energies very quickly. Like it's in my nature. So sometimes they let me know so that I can help you guys. I don't need to know you to clear that energy out for you guys. So I did. I'm sure that you can feel that it's already lighter. And if you don't, please have confidence that it will be very soon. What is this? You can't make it up. I told you already we're starting with their confirmations. Don't you love them? Fortitude. Oh my God. I am sorry, honey. You cannot. I cannot. Fortitude is the strength card. They never guide me to a deck. When was the last time I used this deck? I don't remember. Okay. But this deck in particular, strength card, you see that lion? The strength card also is representative of Leo. We have a full moon in Leo tomorrow, and full moons signify cycling-ish out, okay? And what's interesting, again, they never guide me to a deck for no reason. It says daughter. It says daughter of the flaming sword. You know who has the flaming sword? Archangel Michael. And do you know what's crazy? Again, chills. Sometimes it takes longer with these, because I have to like process like that they have this happen, even though it happens every time, because it's like, oh my God. I just split this. Look, Lord, 10 of Wands, Lord. Oh my God, I can't. It says Lord of Oppression. Can you see that clearly? In reverse, meaning with strength, the Lord of Oppression in reverse. But they're confirming what I just said. It's not for validation. They're just letting you know. Daughter, I'm a female. Like I am daughter of the flaming sword, meaning like I am part of one of their messengers, right? And what's interesting is that swords signify air signs. I'm a Libra. And in that reading yesterday where we spoke about those heavy energies, when we got the card that said Queen of Swords, I was like, oh, that's me. Daughter of the flaming sword. So they're just letting you know, literally she has a cup there with fire. Oh my God. With all my stuff. I'm done. All right. Can they, I love them. I love them. All right. So this is supposed to be a quick one. I could already freaking tell this one's going to be longer. It's not going to be like my usual ones, but I could already tell. I mean, look at they're already like making themselves known. Look at everything they're doing. Come on, man. I'm sorry, you guys. All that time. Again, but that's what mediumship is, you guys. It's like however long it takes. So they don't want me to say too much because they want to save it for the reading, the full reading I'm going to post tonight, tomorrow. But they want this to be just a straight up love reading. Let's get into it, okay? Because they're saying with that Leo full moon is all about passion. Usually they have a lot of direct messages. They're going to save it for the full one. But if you don't have anyone in your life, this is not for you. Or it could be in the future. But this is meant for someone that's connecting with someone else that may or may not be in separation. I'm getting that you are. I literally just picked this up again. That's how they confirm things. Look at that. Death card. I said, I'm getting that you are. Death card literally means you are in separation. There was a death to this situation. Ace of Wands. Quite literally. Ace of Wands is also representative of Leo. So they're confirming that they're here, no lie. Because wands signify in tarot fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Lord of the root of the power of fire. Boom. A passionate new beginning. So there's going to be some really passionate change between you and another person very quickly. But I love this deck because it says child of great transformers. Meaning even though there was a separation, something is going to transform. I just picked this up. Lover's card. Children of the voice divine. So this is a divine connection that you have with someone. And if you see here, there's someone with a sword cutting out a serpent. A serpent quite literally is, you know, all of the toxicity that keeps you bound. Okay, I can go on and on. I'm trying to tell them right now, I'm going to do a full reading. I cannot, like, so let's just do it. Let's get to it. Let's share what they want to share right now, and then look out for that one. They're having me, but they just confirmed that they're here. Let's start with a, I haven't used this deck in years. Let's get an oracle message that represents the watcher's feelings, and then one for the person they're dealing with. That's what we're going to do. Again, every single time that you watch these dailies is going to be a different experience. In general, everything is. Yup. So this is for you, patient. And this is for the other person, harmony. Patience and harmony. So this is for you, okay? This is your lesson, patience. You are able to let the universal energy of transformation, we just saw the death card, transformation, move according to its own loving rhythm, all right? So there is a need not to try to control an outcome so much, because remember, you may have destiny, but it's free will, honey. So if you try to control the things, okay, and lose your patience, you're going to stop things from happening. And if you did not hear the past couple of readings, especially the one that was 50 minutes, 55 seconds or something, which 555 means change, was all about there was a big emphasis on Queen of Swords, that saying that you're going to get communication, literally Knight of Swords, Lord of the Winds and Breezes. Knight of Swords is rapid communication, but the Knight of Swords is also rash and can be very impulsive and could literally, did you just see me do that? That is what mediumship is, you guys. It's involuntary. Like, I don't even notice why. It's a force. It's energy. And the energy connects with me so strong that they can literally split things. Queen of Swords. I was just talking. I spoke about the Queen of Swords 3 times. First, about how that's me, etc., the negative energy. Then I'm speaking about it now. When I said that, the one that was 50 minutes, 55 seconds, they said someone's going to come forward very quickly to speak to you, but there is a need. They want me to emphasize it again. You're going to hear something that might piss you off, okay? There is a need to learn to be receptive, okay? Have patience and hear somebody out so that you can listen, High Priestess, be able to separate your mind, right, from your intuition. Take as much time as you need to if you have to respond, or not too much, because that's devil energy too. But quite literally, they never guided me to a deck for no reason. In that reading, they're like, but be careful being the Queen of Swords, which could chop someone's head off, because it will lead you in the wrong path. And quite literally, this deck shows a Queen of Swords with a man's head chopped off. Especially next to the Knight of Swords, which is doing it impulsively. This also means somebody's going to come forward to speak to you very quickly out of nowhere. You try not to chop their head off. Oh my God, look, this was the same card that came out in that same reading, 50 minutes, 55 seconds. And after the Queen of Swords, they said Empress. The Empress is divine feminine energy. Everyone has feminine energy in them. Feminine energy represents being in the energy of being nurturing, being receptive. The Empress doesn't take action. She's just, we all have feminine and masculine energy in us. So this doesn't mean that you can't take action and, like, be a person. But it's all about the energy of being receptive, right? And being nurturing doesn't mean someone screwed you over. No, you're like, me, baby. No, it means just being receptive and being calm. That's the message. And for them, we got harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. So there's something about the person that you're dealing with where they had a complete imbalance with everything. Okay? So whatever issue you guys had with each other, that was the reason for your separation, you were just one of the many imbalances that this person has had or has been dealing with in their life. It's kind of like more so, not so much that you guys had an imbalance and then it transferred into their life. No, I just picked this up. Can't make it up. And these cards, oh, look at this. These are, go watch that reading if you didn't, the one I've been talking about, because these cards keep coming out. It's more like this person had an imbalance within themselves and their entire freaking life. And they were projecting that onto you, which was not fair. But I feel like someone realizes that. How do I know that? Because the Seven of Cups, we've been talking about that. Oh my God, I just split this also. All of this came out in the last reading. They're taking over. You see? You see that, right? Involuntary. Temperance, daughter of the reconcilers, it says. Okay. So Temperance is also the card of the angelic realm for me. And in that reading, I specified that. Meaning whatever connection you have with this person is a absolutely... I know the angels are always influencing my life. Like quite literally, I might as well have wings. I'm not going down that path right now. Come on, stop. I'm not going into that. But it means balancing out. This is a very angelically led connection, honey. And you see what the angels have been doing is trying to balance both of your lives so you can come together. This deck says daughter of the reconcilers, meaning you guys are going to reconcile. There was a period of sadness. Five of Cups. The Seven of Cups here came out backwards. Seven of Cups means illusion, confusion, thoughts all over the place. This person had a million options. You couldn't put your focus. You couldn't. There was an inability for harmony because this person could not, or you. It could be vice versa. Remember, channel their energy in one direction, and we channel that in that reading too. It's like an energy of. They emphasize in that reading, and if I keep mentioning it, is because they're having me channel it again. It's because you have to hear that same message right now. There is a very important need. It could be for your person, you, both of you, not to allow other outside influences, people or things or anything right now, okay, get in between what your intuition, same channeled message, High Priestess, and I just said it, tells you is harmonious. With patience and going within, you can see what your intuition tells you to be the truth. Because what we channeled in that reading, and I'm doing it again, Lord of Illusionary Success, it's the energy of, it was too many people and things involved in your relationship with this person. We're being specific right now, right? I said I was going to focus on you and another person. It's the kind of energy of someone always asking, what do you think about this situation? Then asking another friend, what do you think about that? Asking another friend, do you think I should, And someone always had their opinion, but the lesson here is, that's great that you feel, it's the energy of constantly having to do that because it's giving you or this person not a validation. They think they're doing it so they can get help, but really internally it's a validation of having like a sense of a good feeling by feeling that people are there for them. Maybe this person or you felt neglected in parts of their life, but they don't realize that need of feeling like people are there for them, they're supposed to be feeling that balance within themselves so they can filter out the opinions of other people, because that's what would happen. Other people, the only person that can set boundaries to other people is you. And the only person, you know how easy it is. Someone can have the best intentions ever to give you great advice and be there for you, but nobody is you. And it's also very easy to talk about something that you're not dealing with. So it might be very easy for someone to say, yeah, get a divorce or leave them. But they're not the ones leaving anybody. So they're not the ones that are going to deal with the pain, right? So there was a need to take control of that. I feel like someone had an awakening to that. And it's directly correlated to that reading I did. Because in this deck, it shows somebody, you see their hands, quite literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This person's hand is finally grabbing onto that energy like, no. Like literally, that the exact words I use in that reading, they're reminding me now, was the problem with doing that is that you lose touch with your intuition, right? The devil can only exist, devil energy, in our brain, meaning when we get too much in our logic and too much in our mind, it keeps us stagnant and brings us further and further away from our truth. That's what happened with this person. Why? Because the more you're in your brain, the less you're connected to your intuition. And the only thing that's true is your soul, what you feel on the inside. But if you're completely disconnected from that, how do you know your truth? So what happens is you ask people for advice, you have no boundaries. I feel like this person or you, it was to the point where, again, because if you don't set boundaries, that's your responsibility. People will always push you as far as you allow them to go, even if they're wonderful people. It's human nature. Meaning, if you never in your life stopped your mother from being able to call you and be like, I don't like this person, so what's up with you and this person, X, Y, and Z. If you gave them that power, by nature, it's natural, they're going to take that power because humans seek power. So this is the kind of person that allowed family members, sisters, brothers, moms, dads, uncles, cousins, people from work, friends, have the right to do that. And what happens is you get further and further away from your truth, what you really feel. And now when you're alone in your bed in that Nine of Swords energy, overthinking, okay, it becomes confusing. What's your cup? What are your feelings? And what are other people's feelings? Energy that's infiltrating your space. And now it's extra work because now you have to filter out your feelings, figure out your truth, and filter out everyone else's and figure out what's what. You see, it looks like a filtering system, quite literally. So it looks like this person finally did that and was able to, High Priestess, okay, know their truth. The High Priestess doesn't speak though, right? So there's no communication still, but the Universe card is the World's card. It literally is the same cards that came out last time, and they're freaking major arcana, which means this person or you or both were pushed to this so you could learn major life lessons. The World's card means closing out of a cycle, meaning so this was the cycle this person or you were going through, because the divine, again, the divine Judgment card literally in the Rider-Waite shows Archangel Michael, and the Temperance card we just saw shows Archangel Michael. Nine of Wands, Lord of great strength, with great strength brought Judgment Day, meaning I am bringing out all of the stuff that held you back, your sins, your demons, all of the things that you held deep in a little space that you were hiding so that you can release it. So it may have felt chaotic, but please understand, look at the bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups, which is a marriage, a connection, love, Lord of perfected success. Anything, so much love that you can have, like literally the best relationship of your life. Everything that once you reach the 10 of Cups, oh my God, the Hierophant, which is a commitment, doing the right thing, being spiritually awakened. The thing about that is once you make the change to be this person, okay, to be wise like that, it's not just about the relationship. Everything that you do, oh my God, I just started shuffling, ended up back here again. Everything that you do is abundant. 10 of Cups means a abundant relationship, a marriage, like madly in love. But that's the funny thing about energy, is that when you can only have this kind of love when you get to this place of releasing all of the things that hold you back and closing out old cycles and following your intuition. And the funny thing about that is, this is not really the reward. This is more of like, what do you say, the symptom? I don't know, that's not the right word, but you know what I mean, right? Meaning once you reach this, you don't only just get the marriage and the beautiful relationship, honey, but once you're in this energy and you are, especially if you're in that, and wait, we got the Hierophant, I put him back, but the Hierophant is the freaking, just like that reading, I'm telling you, is the counterpart to the High Priestess. The Hierophant is also called the High Priest. It is two people that are like literally at the highest level of wisdom that you can possibly be. So it's like both of you have gone through a lot of stuff with a lot of patience and work within yourself to find harmony so you can get to this place. But the thing is that once you get to this place together, once you bring judgment into your lives, once that cycle is closed, yeah, but this relationship alone, the energy of the High Priestess being in the 10 of Cups together with the Hierophant in the 10 of Cups, energy, that love energy is just amplified, and energy is energy, likes attract likes. Everything that you touch will be gold. Everything, like money will be following you. You will not be following money. Like you're not going to be that person that's working 60 hours a week and like not getting back the work you put in. Because you could be making a good 6-figure salary, but if you're working 80 hours, is it really balancing out? Once you're in this kind of energy, that's the law of energy dynamics. The universe will work for you. And boom, look at that. Look at that. I said the universe will work for you. It'll be opposite. It's the energy of you work 5 hours and you would get the equivalent of what you would make financially for working 60 hours, but the divine will still also grace you. If you still decide that you want to work the 60 hours because it's in your nature, you will attract what you would make like working 3,000 hours. It just multiplies. Once you're in that Hierophant High Priestess, once you're in that power, once you allow yourself to be in a like true 10 of Cups relationship, that's really how it works. The thing is, you might see a lot of your friends and people that have me channel in relationships and marriages all around you, but the divorce rate is pretty high. So people can be married legally and not reach this. I'm talking about energy, this kind of actual 10 of Cups energy. People get married before even reaching the 10 of Cups. But when you're truly Hierophant High Priestess, 10 of Cups energy, quite literally, 8 of Wands, Lord of Swiftness, the divine very quickly gives you everything. Your life changes out of nowhere. And that's also the card of very quick movement forward, quick communication. I'm telling you, go hear that reading that says expect the unexpected, because the same cards are coming out here. Someone's going to get a very sudden message. Communication. 8 of Wands with Ace of Swords is sudden communication. This is a communication card. Okay? Ace of Cups. There's a lot of brand new beginnings here, and it's happening quickly. Prepare yourself, guys. Somebody's going to communicate with you out of nowhere. This card quite literally shows a cup overflowing, pouring out their emotions and speaking their truth. Confidently. Closing out a negative cycle. Okay? Bringing judgment. And what's interesting is the World's card, which is the Universe card, is the number 21, and Judgment is the number 20. The Universe card, the World's card and 8 of Wands are also travel cards. I keep getting, there's a big omen for that. So you might plan a vacation or something. Or someone might show up. Listen, I don't know. A lot of people think that's really romantic, like people showing up and stuff. I don't like that. I hope no one ever does that to me straight up. I don't even like when like family or best friends show up at my door, because it's like, you don't know, I'm like wearing a face mask. Like, I didn't shave all day. Like, I'm very straight. You know what I mean? Like, it might be the day I'm freaking like taking out all the clothes out of my closets to like see what I'm going to give for donation. You know what I'm saying? Plus, like, we're in the middle of a pandemic. I don't know if you have freaking COVID-19. I don't know who's showing up. Because I keep getting that energy of someone like showing up or like random, like, I'm here kind of thing. But I'm like, there's a pandemic. Like, I don't know where you've been. I know, but that's just me. But not for everyone. This is just, look at that. They're just saying, I said, maybe that's just me. They're like, yup, it kind of, in a way, you're right. But in a way, that's you. Because there I am, Queen of Swords, with that head in my hand. Like, no. I tell you what I feel like, what is good. But Judgment Day is when you're releasing, like, Judgment Day is here. You gotta fucking pay for all the crap that you've done to people, the things you've done to yourself, etc., etc. But that's 20. And the Universe card, World's card, is closing out of that cycle. So you know what that means. Now in 2021, you're closing out the cycle of whatever you went through all of 2020 with this person. But it started by you releasing all of the stuff, deading the stuff within yourself individually that held you back from having harmony. Because it says you were able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. This person, whoever this is, was very detached from their own emotions. Okay, it's not coming from a place of judgment. Yeah, look, and it always left them 5 of Cups, Lord of Loss and Pleasure. They're, again, mediumship. It's involuntary. They're confirming everything, you guys. You can't, yup, look, Hanged Man, being stuck. When you're in this kind of an energy, you can't feel happiness. You might be a happy person, feel like this person has a great personality, but there's always a level of you feeling stuck and like stuck. hangman. But the thing about the hangman is that it's not the hermit. It's like the hangman is an illusion. Like you're hung by your foot, but you can get yourself out. Another thing that I always get from the hangman that I don't hear a lot of people say, but to me, it's kind of like the only way the hangman could get out of being in that position his entire life or her entire life is by telling him the truth. Judgment. It could be quite literally telling you the truth if they were withholding stuff and apologizing, but also by telling the truth to themselves, right? Because what did they used to do back in those days? They used to like hang people, right? Like, I know it's sick, but that's the truth of our history. And the only way that you can like possibly get out of being hung is by like confessing, like, okay, I did this. I'm sorry. You understand? Because a hangman put himself in that position. So this person had loss of pleasure, and like, so they, no matter what they did, they always felt like an emptiness, a disconnection. Okay, they were unable to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. But it's because of that Seven of Cups energy that I told you, yeah, look, Four of Swords, Lord of Rest from strife. There was definitely a separation here. But the thing is, I'm getting this person, or you, they would always feel this way, but they would look at outside reasons and then disconnect from things and people very easily to say they're resting from strife, from conflict, looking at the outside world, not looking on the inside. That's changed, okay? That's change. That comes from that Seven of Cups energy, which is really like dispersing your energy too much, to the point where your own energy is weakened, right? Because you're letting so much other energy infiltrate your space. Quite literally, I just split that. You saw, it's literally automatic, and it's the same card that came out because I put it back by accident. Yeah, look at that. Three of Wands, Lord of Established Strength. They never guide me to a deck for no reason. Hierophant, next to High Priestess. This person had an awakening. They've changed. Whatever happened between you guys, that's why. They had to establish their strength. They weren't strong. They thought they were, but they also, I feel like this person, like, yeah, oh my God, you can't make it up. Look what's underneath it. Quite literally Fortitude, the Strength card. This is happening very soon, Eight of Wands, because the Wands also, again, is Leo energy. We're having a Leo full moon, right? This person has strengthened. That's also an eight, an eight. 8 is the 8th house in astrology, Scorpionic, Scorpio energy, which is sex, death, and regeneration. We saw the Death card. This person has transformed. The Three of Wands, there was somebody that already has a vision for the future. So someone already figures it out. They know what they're going to do, but they haven't done it yet. But they have their strength already. They already have that strength. Someone's going to communicate with you. I had my clarity. Someone's going to communicate with you. Okay? We got this pair way too many times for this not to be happening for somebody. Quite literally, this is the most powerful pair. The Hierophant and the High Priestess. You both could be extremely intuitive too. If this person was in this energy though, they could have had dormant abilities and not even be aware of it, because that's what happens. I know from experience. I was a medium. I've been a medium since I was born, right? But I went through some... Oh my God, it's happening out of nowhere. Told you. And this is the Empress card, reminding you, do not chop the head off. Be receptive, okay? This is happening out of nowhere. This happened after a period of sadness, someone putting themselves stuck. But you know what happened? There's some kind of separation. Everything was destroyed. The divine did that on purpose. They destroyed everything. You have to destroy your foundation so you can build your own. But that goes hand in hand when I was about to explain. Look, Ace of Wands, literally. About like they have their strength, like they're about to offer it. I was sharing my experience quite, even though I knew this was going to be a little longer. My experience was that because of, growing up, I wasn't treated very well. I wasn't. It was actually that's how you know you're actually I'm teaching myself to be open about it, because that was part of, that's a big symptom of people that have gone through things I've gone through. I was abused. It sounds so easy, but it is very hard for me to say those words. because it's upsetting me, because it was to the point where it becomes so ingrained in you, like this shame of even like acknowledging that someone did that to you, that like even saying that word makes you feel guilty for saying it. Isn't that crazy? But I'm aware of that now, right? Like that. But it's that kind of an energy. So I was a medium since I was born, right? But because I grew up in that kind of environment, when you are put in that kind of a mental prison, there's no way in how you can even acknowledge your abilities. Like you can convince yourself that you don't even have them. So I've always been a medium, but I went a little period where I left them. They were always there, but I left them dormant. And I'm getting this person, whoever you are, you're extremely intuitive. This person has the same abilities you have. And I feel like they're just starting to discover that because of the same reasons. 10 of Cups. How many times are we going to get the 10 of Cups? Somebody wants to be with you. This is coming out of nowhere. You're going to learn some things. This is beautiful. All right. This was longer. I literally just picked this up and it's the Hierophant again. The only ace we were missing. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. That means it's this other person offering this after a period of heartbreak and feeling stuck. And there was deception here and manipulation, emotional manipulation. Yep. And this person, this 10 of Cups in reverse, this was not offered before. But you see how they work. You see how I'm just, this star card also came out in that reading. Also to me signifies the angelic realm. And this was written in the stars card. Also means like you don't know that all this crap happened, Tower, so that they can, like, they quite literally were working hard to cleanse your lives so that you guys can come together. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck. 7 of Cups in reverse again. I knew this one was going to be longer. I freaking knew it. Hold on. 3 of Wands again. Okay, hold on. High Priestess. Hold on. That was an accident, though. It's too many. Sorry. I just wanted that. This is just emphasizing that this seems really awesome, whatever, but this is the energy of both of you, like, already knowing what you want in the future, but there's no action has been taken yet. But honey, this is something remarkable. So put yourself in the right energy, okay? And if it's somebody new, no, man, I mean, listen, you're going to know how this resonates, but literally it's 1 and 2. There's 2 people already involved here. This was a messy ass process, but to see these kind of combinations is very rare. I just picked this up. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. That's why it's very rare. I knew this wasn't going to be a quick one. I knew it. I might as well. I knew it. Did I not say it in the beginning? Children, your love life is being affected by children. So I don't know if there was some kind of again, this could be this means a couple things. This could, you take it as it resonates. It could quite literally be you both have children. There's something about children that stopped this from coming forward. Again, since I was talking about this, could also be childhood wounds that both of you had. Even there's dogs here. Dogs signify loyalty, but that blocked you from being able to be loyal people. Or it could be someone that you've known since you were a child. I mean, there's so many ways you can interpret that. You take it. Heart-to-heart conversation. So they're confirming everything now, okay? Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. There's going to be a conversation that's going to happen. Whoa. Literally calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. I always take this card as quite literally you're getting a phone call. Let go of control issues. They're confirming everything. Just so you know, it's not being pulled out of my ass. This is about that Queen of Swords, like wanting to chop someone's head off. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. That was also one of the first channeled messages I had. And quite literally, look what just freaking flipped here. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And last but not least, past life relationship. You have known each other before. 2 things. Quite literally, it's someone from your past. Literally could be past life relationship, as in like maybe if you had a relationship with this person when you were younger, when you were a child, that is a past life. Even though this is your life, that is a past life. Like your past life doesn't have to be like lifetimes ago. Your past life could also be like, if you think about it, like your 20s and your teens and your childhood, it's like all different segments of your own life. Like thinking about it is like looking at a movie, right? Like it's part of your life, but it's like a past life. So it could be somebody that you've known for a while. But there's also the release your ex card. So that can be quite literally somebody had a situation with an ex, or quite literally it means, it says both. The time has come to clear your energy. That's that Seven of Cups, that somebody's energy was filtered through other people. All right, so this ended up being long. That's all right. That's all right. Yep, someone's calling you. Talking, interesting, conversing more, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hoovering. So again, since we got I just split this. You saw that, right? You can't make that up. You can't. It's almost making me sick to my stomach. Who is this? Talking, love, call, and soulmates. Someone expresses love. Someone expresses love. A message of love. Thinking of you and letting you know. Soulmates. That came out twice now. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, and a soul contract. See this? Do you see that? Do you quite literally see how they just quite literally had me make this one so freaking long? I just got this, and even though they're confirming as I'm channeling, they confirm it so much that then after they have me make this even longer and pull oracle cards, and it's still verbatim says the same message. Cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning. What's conditioning? Mental programming, right? Replaying events over your head. That's like the message that I gave you my example, how like that's what happens to people that have experienced abuse. Like even though in my mind I forced myself, like I'm okay, like people that I had a hard life with, I still love them, you know, my family and stuff like this. I don't have it. I love them. I talk to them every day, hug, kiss, everything, you know, because you can't have anger for people. It's, you know, for things that are beyond, you know, I'm not getting into that, but I still get like a nervous system reaction when I say that word, but it comes from a place of like, I don't feel worthy of saying that word. Like it can't be, like there's people that have experienced so much more, like how dare I, you know? And that's conditioning. That's mental programming. That's an example of that. So however that resonates, whether it's the same, oh my God, look at this, whether it's the same example as I'm giving or something along the lines, there is conditioning, both of you, that you've had since children, past life relationship, that you guys had to clear, and it was a reason for your separation. But because this happened, you guys have been replaying events over in your head, or something happened between you guys and you couldn't move forward because of that. You guys had an inability to let things go. Look, as I was saying that, what came out here? Butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase. And then it says, healing the inner child, growth. That just fell out by itself with not enough in reverse. They're confirming everything. Frustrated in relationships, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear and ego issues, and jealousy. I told you, that's what was happening before. With the coffin, endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. Oh my God, this is beautiful. That's why this happened. This is so angelically led. It's like sickening. Whoever, like wow. Like you, wow. 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 Listen, angels are help everybody, but not to this degree with everybody. I'll tell you that. There's a reason for that. I'm not going to go on and on. I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun flirting. Want to date. The snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious. Look over your shoulder, the other woman. I did get the... Oh, with coffin again. We did get the release your ex. So that's not... For some of you, that's just about energy. But for some of you, there was another person. Either an actual ex or, again, a family or a friend. Literally, someone malicious. They brought an end to that. They see that. Okay. The wedding rings here in reverse. They might have been married with someone. You probably, maybe you didn't know that they were married, or someone went through a divorce, is going through a divorce, something like that. Wow. Okay. So this was not a quickie. This was not a quick one. But it's still not like my 2-hour readings. But, you know, I just picked this up. There's the Lover's card again. They're just reminding you. Look. This is love. Try to work together with this person. That's what the Three of Pentacles means. Quite literally, this is Queen of Swords. Woo-sa. I don't know why this is such a big emphasis. Like somebody here, because of whatever programming, you're still working on it, because people don't just heal overnight. Like it takes a time. It's like, calm down. It takes time. Somebody here can get pretty angry. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I freaking understand. All right. As long as you're conscious of it, that's a good step in the right direction, right? They're just reminding you, please don't forget to be conscious of that, because it hurts. Yup. Look, Strength card means don't forget to be conscious of your beasts. You know you can conquer it. Don't refuse what we're giving you. The divine, meaning the opportunity to be who you're meant to be. And swords signify your mind, your mental programming. Like you don't need to, it's not who you are. Right? Wow. 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 I'm just going to, I might as well pull one from here. 22, hugs, give me some sugar, hugs, kisses, adoration, snuggling, pillow talk, bonding, someone's favorite. Why does this faking card always come out? This is like the 5th reading in a row. Sweet as a Georgia peach. Kindness, tender care. Kindness, tender care. Kindness, tender care. Charm. Beauty, flirtation, delicious experience. Yeah, someone's delicious. Like, actually. I mean, let me not go there. Why are you taking me there, Spirit? Don't take me there. Don't take me there. Don't take me there. All right, love and light.